Alright guys, welcome back. Here we are
Notice of
finally
public
on
meeting.
Monkey Island.
There will be a meeting Wednesday evening to discuss the recent occupation of the sacred monkey head by the ghost pirate LeChuck, and the subsequent impact on the environment and the tourist trade.
You don't have to read these
All
notes,
Monkey Island cannibals are encouraged to attend.
but they are kind of nice and a good aid for the story, so go ahead and pick up that banana and then head to the jungle. Just as a little note, you may want to turn your bass down on your computer if you can. For some reason this is really out of whack. So head on over here to the fort.
The trail ends here.
Hey, nice spyglass. Looks just like... Say, where is my spyglass? Oh, perfect. I'm gone 5 minutes and somebody comes in here and dumps gunpowder all over the floor. Naturally, I don't think you had anything to do with it. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that you came in here to prowl around right after some mysterious person dirtied up my nice clean floor.
Sorry about that guys, I
saw
kind of
Monkey
knocked the
leaving here.
microphone.
He must have done it.
Don't be a jerk.
Alright, so go ahead and pick up the cannonball, the gunpowder, and the rope. And then walk over to here. As you can see, Monkey Island is too big of an island to fit on one screen, so it's divided up into many parts. Kinda goofy. Okay, come here to the river in the
Boy, it
fork
sure
in the
is
river.
hot here. Well, check out this note while I'm at
Pick
it.
up this rock.
It's printed on letterhead. To the ghost pirate LeChuck. We must ask you once again to curtail your nightly activities in the sacred monkey head area. Decent people are trying to sleep. Kindly keep the noise level down. The Monkey Island Cannibals. P.S. We saw you taking that woman with the scarf down there.
Alright, go ahead and climb up here. Now, this thing right here is actually a catapult. It's called primitive art, or something like that.
To the Monkey Island Cannibals. Please stop moving this. It is delicately balanced. Herman Toothrot.
And if you go ahead and use the spyglass we picked up, Guybrush will use it to look at where the catapult is aiming.
Hey, I can see my ship from here. What a hunk of junk.
So now let's go ahead and test it out. Keep going up these footholds here. Go ahead and just push this rock over the edge.
Whoops.
I never get tired of this view, even if I have been looking at it for 20 years now. Even if it is the only view on the island.
Yes, it is a nice view. Are you some kind of a castaway?
What do I look like? The caretaker? Listen to this guy. Am I some kind of castaway?
I think I better go now.
You'd probably have to talk to him for a long time to get anywhere on the secret of Monkey Island or any hints that he may have obtained from being here. So I'm just not going to do it. So now what we got to do is actually pull the primitive art. I had push there for a second. Do it a couple times till it's like this, then go ahead and use the spyglass again to make sure that it's pointing at the banana tree.
I can see that big banana tree on the beach.
Alright, now we're just going to go back up and hit the banana tree with a rock. So go ahead and pick up the pile of rocks here. Guybrush will automatically pick one up and set it in the exact same spot that the other rock was.
Wow!
Bullseye.
Looked like it hit the big banana tree on the beach. But the odds against that are incredible.
Alright, now we're going to blast open the dam down here. So in order to do this, we're going to have to take a look at that rock we picked up that was on top of the note.
I'm no geologist, but judging by these conchoidal fractures, I'd say this is a piece of flint.
He says he's no geologist, but he uses the technical terms. So go ahead and use the gunpowder with the dam. And then use the cannonball with the flint.
Whoa!
Now walk to the pond. Go ahead and pick up this second rope here.
This is an old friend of mine, the one I sailed here with. He's lost weight. Never looked better.
What happened to him?
Oh, nasty accident. He was trying to put up a swing.
How did you get stranded here?
Well, I sailed here with a friend of mine 20 years ago. We hoped to discover the secret of Monkey Island. But my friend met with a horrifying and tragic accident, which claimed his life. And I couldn't sail the ship back by myself. I trained a bunch of chimps to crew the ship and sail it back to Malay Island. They were supposed to get help and come back for me. Something must have happened.
How come you didn't just go with the chimps?
Weeks on a boat full of monkeys. Oh, joy!
Excuse me, I've got some pressing business to attend to.
Yes, me too.
So I'm going to go ahead and read this other note that's on the ground.
To the Monkey Island Cannibals. I don't mind you worshipping in front of the sacred monkey idol, which doubles as my home and secret base of operations. But could you please refrain from leaving messy sacrifices on my porch? Also, please do not enter the monkey head. G.P. LeChuck.
So it's sort of funny that he says that that's the guy he sailed with, because in a later Monkey Island game, we reunite with Herman and he claims it was somebody else. I'm not going to say who. But if I ever get to that game, you guys will figure it out. Alright, so this is what we needed the 2 ropes for, so go ahead and use the first one with this strong branch. And then go down to the stump and use the second one on the stump. And then just go ahead and pick up these oars when you get down here. And go ahead and back to the jungle. Come to the beach. We're going to go ahead and use the oars with the rowboat. Oh,
I can paddle it with
actually,
these oars.
I want these bananas, but yeah, okay. Go back to the beach, pick up the bananas. There we go. Okay, now go ahead and use the boat. We got the row all the way around the peninsula out here, so... Actually, I think if I click the edge of the screen, he goes faster. Yep, there we go. So I don't think it's that beach I want to go to quite yet. I don't remember what's there. So I'm going to keep going around. And we're going to land on this beach.
Herman, please return our key to the monkey head. The cannibals.
Okay, so it's Herman that has the key to LeChuck's lair. Unfortunately, we have to get something for him from this village. So we're just gonna come around here. And go ahead and pick up these bananas here. And if you walk back, then these guys will appear.
Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just glad to see us? You've got a lot of nerve stealing from the notorious Monkey Island cannibals.
You're cannibals?
Well, yes, although lately we've been trying to stay away from red meat. Only for health reasons. We're still as vicious as ever. Oh, especially with tourists who try to steal our stuff for souvenirs. Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Hey, do you really think we're that stupid? I
Yes.
wouldn't push it if I were you.
Don't eat me!
Oh my gosh. It actually showed up.
His skin will be leathery and his meat tough and stringy. You're of no use to us.
That's funny.
nutritionally speaking.
On the original game, it used to take a
Some
lot
sort
longer,
of
I think.
Offering for us. Something that we could pass on to the great monkey? Well,
Yeah, I don't really have anything to give to them right now. But,
you ain't going nowhere until you give us something.
so I guess I'm just gonna sit here until he says something? Maybe?
Obviously, you have nothing for us. We might eat you, we might let you go. We'll have to talk about it with the village nutritionist. Come, let me show you our guest hut. That should do it.
Now it's funny, we escaped this thing a couple times, and the more you do it, the more high-tech the restraints on the door become. Right now they're just spears, but pretty soon it becomes a pretty high-tech lock. Okay, so go ahead and pick up that skull, that's the loose board, that's how we escape.
Cannibals.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and read
I'm
this.
not giving you bloodsuckers your key to the monkey head until you return my banana picker.
Alright, so to get
HT.
the key, we gotta get the banana picker. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here for now, guys. Catch you next time.